Hello everyone, my name is Tato Lidwala. I go by the name of Pepli the Yogi. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be doing a get to know me video. So I'll be going through everything about me so that the people who will be coming to my channel, the ones who are gonna be subscribing, the one who are gonna be listening to my video can know where it all stems from and where it all started. So guys, please subscribe, like, and leave the comment about what you think about this video. Thank you. So I'm just gonna start. I made a few lists about the things that I like to go through in this video. So my full name is Tato Ledwaba. I'm turning 28 this September. I was born in Tembisa. I grew up there, later moved into Ivory Park Secondary School. I matriculated in 2015, so after that I went to University of Limpopo. I studied Bachelor of Science, BSc in Physical Sciences. And there, when I was in University of Limpopo, that's where I feel like I fell in love with sports, with moving my body, with yoga, aerobics, tennis, squash. Like I did it all. Like I was exploring who I was, what I liked, and everything like that. Okay. So after University of Limpopo, I then did a second degree in which is a Bachelor of Radiography in Diagnostics. So I'm a qualified radiographer currently. Yeah, 2 degree girlies. So also I want to tell you guys how I got into yoga, because most of this channel will be about my journey as a yogi, and then trying to teach other people about yoga, how they can get into this platform, how they can benefit by doing yoga and by being into yoga. All right. So during COVID time, I was still in at the University of Limpopo. It happened that a lot of things, as you know, we were indoors, so I couldn't no longer participate in sport. I couldn't go on walks. Like I couldn't do activities that allowed me, that I used to do actually at the time, which was squash and a lot of walking. So I was always home, always indoors, scrolling a lot on social media. Then I came across this girl who was doing splits. If you know a split, side split. I didn't even know it had a name. Like to me it was just the stretch, until she was like posting and saying splits training, I'm doing splits. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I started looking up what is a split on Instagram, on Facebook, on Google, and then I noticed and I was like, oh, a person can do this. I want to do this. So I got an app on Google, split training. It was a 30-day thing, and then I started stretching, and I could see difference, a lot of difference. Like my flexibility improved a lot in that 30 days. So I was like, oh, I'm almost there, but the 30-day was over. So now I had to find something else to do in order to get that perfect split, because I didn't get the split in like 30 days. So when I was busy scrolling, I saw that girl again. Then I asked her, yo, how long did it take you to get a split? She was like, she's into gymnastics, so she got it while she was still younger. And then she advised me that if I want to be flexible, if I want to do split at the age that I was at that time, I must go into yoga. I was like, I thought yoga was just for like aligning your inner, like finding your inner zen, things like that. And she was like, no, You can get flexible, you can get fit by just doing yoga. I was like, really? And then I got into yoga just like that. Like I got it after the app that I had, which was split training. I downloaded the other one, which was yoga, and then I got into yoga. So when I got into yoga, it was no longer a matter of getting flexible or doing splits. So I was just like training, enjoying the yoga, and suddenly the flexibility started coming, the split started coming. But I didn't only get flexible in my lower legs, the split, like I got the flexibility on my neck, on my back, my hands, my arms, and I was like, oh, I actually love this. Makes me feel good, makes me feel calm, makes me energetic, it makes me fit, and at the same time it makes me super flexible. So that's how I got into yoga, and I've been doing it for nearly 5 years now. Although not consistent, but I've been at it for that long. So battling with inconsistently, but trying to get on track with you know, doing the yoga. Okay. So another question I'm gonna look into is how often do I do yoga? So I actually have a rule and a goal that I've set for myself years ago, that I would like to do yoga for like an hour twice in a week. Okay, so sometimes I can do 3 sessions, 1 hour sessions, but most weeks I can only do 2. And obviously there are those weeks where you just don't have energy, and there are a lot of things happening in my life where I just do at least one hour yoga session in a week. But I'd like to consistently do 2 to 3 sessions in a week. So how to get into yoga? This is another question. If you are someone who's trying to get into yoga, trying to start this new thing, trying to get to exercise, do your flexibility training, these are the things that you can do. The first thing, which is most important, is get a yoga mat. Get a comfortable yoga mat. You're gonna like it, you're gonna feel comfortable. You don't have to stretch and do yoga on the floor or on surfaces like grass. So yoga mat can really help you. And then if you're still a beginner, I'd also suggest you get yoga blocks. Also, not really important, but if you have a yoga mat, you have a phone for your apps, for your videos on YouTube, for your videos, anywhere where you can get them, a yoga mat, yoga blocks, just a bottle of water, a towel, and you are good to go. I also have a yoga wheel for those who like to take it a step further, but I wouldn't suggest someone to get a yoga wheel if they're still learning about yoga. Okay, so if you do yoga, for you to see the benefits faster or quickly, obviously you must get into a routine that not only focuses on yoga, but you must improve your water intake, you must improve what you eat, how you eat, you know, all those things. They'll help you to get much better results. Okay, so yeah, this is just my berry flavored rooibos tea that I like so much. I get it from Pick n Pay, and a friend introduced me to this, and like really this has been my favorite. So nice. So also you will learn about yoga as I progress with this channel, more videos that I'm gonna post, you know, and I hope you guys are gonna be with me throughout this whole journey, right? So today, just to break the ice, I'm gonna give you quotes that I live by. It's just three quotes. I have many, by the way. So today I just chose this string. So the first one is a Bible verse from 3 John chapter 3 verse 2. And then it says, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper and be in good health." Like just knowing that God wants me to prosper in life, like that God's intentions for me in this world is to see me thriving, like prosperity, like He wants me to be in good health. Is my motivation in life to do this, to do yoga, to move my body, to appreciate my body, to try also want what God wants for me, to prosper and be in good health, you know. So I love this verse so much, and every time I'm doing something that's gonna benefit my body, I'm reminded that this is actually what God wants for me. God doesn't want suffering. God doesn't want less for me. He wants me to prosper, you know. And then also the second quote that I live by is, "Be the girl who does what she says she will do." I feel like we always get disappointed when people don't keep promises they make to us. You know how sad that can make you feel when someone disappoints you. So this quote says, "Be the girl who does what she says she will do." And I've realized that most of us are comfortable with disappointing ourselves, with not showing up the way we say we're gonna show up for ourselves. And it's just like, okay, if it's you, it doesn't hurt as much. But I feel like you should be the first person to show up for yourself, how you want the universe to show up for you, how you want people to show up for you. You know, you must do what you say you will do. If I say going to walk 5 kilometers twice in a week and I don't, like I just decide to sleep, Netflix and chill, I'm actually disappointing myself. I'm not keeping promises to myself. I'm being the girl who does not do what she says she will do. So my other goal in life is to just be the girl who does what she says she will do. If I keep write goals down, I make sure that like I'm the promise keeper. I stick out to those goals. I do what I say I will do, you know. So the third code that I live by is, the cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. I'm not really sure if someone has heard this, but it says the cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. So the more you procrastinate your goals, the more you procrastinate your task, things that you're supposed to do, you are costing yourself the life you could have lived. The more you take a task and you put it back and you focus on other things that weren't your initial goals, you are going 10 steps further away from the life you could have lived. If you say, okay, these are my fitness goals, these are my yoga goals, and you don't do them, you procrastinate on doing them, the life that you want of being a fit person, a fit mom, is further going away and away from you, you know. So if you, the more you procrastinate, the more you go like the more the life you want to live like moves further apart from what you could have lived. I don't know if it makes sense. And the third code is, for me, don't ever go out of the house without looking like you are somebody. Like, don't step out of the door without looking like you are somebody. Don't just go out with your pajamas, with clothes that look like you've just survived an apocalypse. Like, go out of the house looking like you are somebody, looking like you are something important, you know. that gives you confidence. But not only does it give you confidence, it sets the tone even for other people that you meet, that you made an effort to be this person. You made an effort about yourself, about your life, so you take yourself seriously. So therefore the universe and other people outside are gonna take you seriously, you know. Basically that's me, and it once worked for me. There's a time when I just casually went, I bathed and I looked nice, and I went to do my laundry, and then I cast that on my foot, which was such a sad thing. Not really a major thing, it was a minor thing, but I ended up in casualty at the hospital. But because I went out the house looking like I was somebody, like I was looking good, even when I was there at the hospital, like I was confident, like I was looking my best. Everything else went to bed that day, but at least I was looking my best. I was feeling happy. I was still confident. And I imagine that day, had I went out the house like, oh, I'm going to just fetch my laundry, and I'm just gonna wear this lousy ass dress, and then I end up with an accident. I end up at casualty. Now I have an accident. Now I feel horrible. Now I look horrible, and I'm not as confident. So obviously things were just gonna go downhill from there. It was gonna be a most horrible day. So yes, I believe don't ever go out the house without looking like you or somebody. These are the few things I wanted to talk about today with the get ready to know me video. And then I'm gonna make more videos about myself, but what I do, what I like, and why I'm here on this YouTube as time progresses and more people get to follow my channel, subscribe to my videos, and you know, build a community that's gonna do yoga together, that's gonna move their body together, that's gonna love their bodies together, and gonna introduce other people into this beautiful thing that I've discovered in my life, which is loving myself through movement. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and leg to do yoga, to move your body, to take walks, you know, to be beautiful, to be fit, to be flexible. It doesn't have to cost you $1 million. It doesn't have to cost you like a lot of money. You can do it cheap at the comfort of your home, and this is where I come in. I hope you guys are gonna love this, are gonna love this channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment about yoga, about me, about this video. If there's anything you'd like to ask about yoga, just write it in the comment section. I'll get back to you. So thank you everyone for watching. Cheers.